Elana Auerbach, and I'm not a politician. I'm a healer, I'm an activist, and I am an advocate for peace. For years, I've been calling out the lack of integrity in our local government and calling for transparency in our public processes. Knowing that I could bring that and so much more, I ran for office for the first time in the Berkeley City Council special election on May 28th, but not without serious pushback from the political establishment that resulted in many smear campaigns. Let's clear some things up. Since the tragic events of October 7th in the Middle East, I have called for a ceasefire in Gaza. As a Jewish American, I'm concerned about the level of influence the pro-Israel lobby has in our political system, including right here in Berkeley. In a Berkeleyside op-ed on May 22nd, published just days before the special election, my ceasefire stance was unjustly mischaracterized in ways that confused the public. There was misinformation, it was unsupported by facts, and lacked credible sources. I've reached out to Berkeleyside and asked for journalistic integrity and assistance in repairing the damage done to my reputation and to theirs. Back in 2004, I became the first whistleblower against the cult-like behaviors of the OneTaste community, which I witnessed after just a few months, and I knew I had to get out of there. I spoke up in spite of the ostracism and judgments. I raised my voice against people who used power to harm others. That's who I am. I'm also an ordained priestess with the Sanctuary of the Open Heart, an earth-based spiritual community celebrating the sacred feminine in all of us. Finally, my supporters were being blamed for stealing my opponent's signs. Without actual evidence, other candidates and their surrogates fed these rumors both publicly and privately. It's too silly an allegation and accusation to consider mentioning, but that's the state of our politics, and we deserve better. While campaigning, I spoke often of bringing people together for dialogue so we could strengthen our community bonds and solve our local problems. With so much at stake locally and nationally in the November election, I'm launching beLOVED Berkeley Community Conversations. This will be an opportunity to have honest, sometimes difficult exchanges. Berkeley electeds continue to claim that a Gaza ceasefire resolution will divide our community. The fact is, our community is divided because we're talking at each other and not with each other. Let's change that. The first beLOVED Berkeley Community Conversation will explore divesting from Israel, because why not start with a hot topic? All perspectives are welcome, and I really mean that. If you're a dove or a hawk, if you're a Zionist or an anti-Zionist, or somewhere in between, everyone is welcome. The only requirement is to come with some curiosity and an open heart. Join me as we unite, educate, and elevate our community. Click on the link below, put in your email address, and I'll be in touch with you soon. Together, let's create a kinder, more connected, beloved Berkeley.